Your peace is the highest investment you will ever have. If you do not have peace in this life, you cannot build. You are constantly in survival mode because you are lacking peace. And that's why a lot of women never level up. I think the most important thing when you are a woman that's building something is to maintain within your power, your celibacy. Why do I say that? Men, by nature, level up with women's energy. Women are extremely powerful in their being, like overly powerful. And I think a lot of women don't know that. Like, men have gone to wars over coochie. Men pay for coochie. So when you think about the power that your body has, but not just your body, your energy, your essence, you have to think about it from a place of creating. Women, we create life within our bodies. Life. The human beings that you see walking around this earth came out of a woman's body. So if we have the capability to create life, why would a woman not have the capability to create their dream life, their dream experience, their dream anything, partnership, business, reality? I think sometimes what ends up happening when we are getting to know men is that we have been sold a stupid ass fantasy from a very young age, right? That princess fantasy of somebody's gonna come and rescue you and and it's like, look, no, that's minimal to none, right? And even if a man does come and rescue you, with what strings does that come tied to? What does he expect out of you? Like, men don't give you nothing without an expectation of something back. I don't give a F what anybody tells you. You go and get some money from a man, he's gonna expect something from you. Whether it's your time, whether it's your coochie or your energy. He expects payback on his investment, right? So, knowing that, having the consciousness of that, you gotta think like a man and act like a woman. You gotta be a P in the mind and act like a woman. And what do I mean by a P? You gotta think like a player, bro. You gotta think like how men think. Because a man is going to sweet talk the fuck out of you. He's gonna tell you everything you wanna hear. He's gonna act exactly how he knows women will fall for. The emotionally intelligent man and the intelligent entrepreneur and the go-getter and the, I'm building because I really want a family and I really want this and I really want that and blah, 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 blah. That man is selling you a dream because he wants some coochie. I have learned their patterns. I've learned how they talk before you give it up. I've learned what they show before you give it up. And once you give it up, literally all fucking hell comes loose. Because you are attached emotionally and biologically. Women, we release oxytocin whenever we have sex with a man. If you don't know what oxytocin is, that is the same hormone that we release when we have a child, to bond to our babies. So if you ever thought why women stay in abusive relationship, why they stay with narcissists, knowing that these men are like this, and you're like, it makes no logical sense. Yes, because their literal body, their literal biology has pair bonded to this nothing ass man. So this message is for like all the women that are in the process of building something, that are in the process of leveling up. Stay celibate. You will thank me for it. Because instead of you driving yourself insane over what he's doing, who he's with, you don't care. You just simply don't care. Like, you're like, hey, whatever. Like, do whatever the fuck you want. Gee, I'm over here building a multi-million-dollar business. Go fuck whoever you want. Have a blast, Pookie. But if you go have sex with this man, your mind is gonna be on some, where is he? Who's he with? He hasn't texted me. Why hasn't he texted me? Like, baby, if you're building all that energy you're expending on this man, you need to conserve it for yourself. Men are energy suckers. They are. And with knowing that consciously, you have to be very effing careful of who you're gonna give your energy to, because this man needs to be reinvesting back into you. If you're giving your life force energy to a man, he needs to be investing in you to the point that it's worth giving your life force energy to that man. He needs to be putting some money in your pockets. He needs to be putting some money in your business. He needs to be doing something for you to the point where it's like, all right, me giving it up to you really whole time is worth it. Me having this bond with you, I know I'm safe. I know my peace is safe. Your peace is the highest investment you will ever have. If you do not have peace in this life, you cannot build. You are constantly in survival mode because you are lacking peace. And that's why a lot of women never level up, because they're constantly in survival mode because of the people that they choose to relate themselves with. All I ask you to do is like really sit down and put your fucking goals on paper. And who do you want to become outside of a partnership, outside of a man, outside of your children? If you have children, I'm a mom myself. Who do you want to be for you? This life is yours. Whether you are married, whether you're a mother, this life is yours. Do not let your children or a relationship become your entire personality. What do you want? And nothing is too wild and nothing is too crazy. If you're happy, you're going to not only teach your children to choose themselves and be happy, but you're going to show up differently. You're going to show up empowered. You're going to show up with your children like, damn, my mama's the shit. And that's what you want, especially if you have daughters. And if you have sons, you teach them that a woman being empowered does not take away from them. A lot of men are so insecure because their moms were weak. I'm so sorry to say it, but somebody's got to say it. A lot of women that raise the men that we live in this generation today are also misogynist. It's internalized because they were programmed that way. But we're in a different generation now. So as women, we have to show our male children what it is as to be an empowered woman and how it doesn't take away from them. But to our future daughters, like, yo, you need to be empowered and you need to be locked in. And these men cannot be all your focus. And whatever the fuck Disney sold you is bullshit. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to put that little slipper on your foot and say, let's go live in a little castle without expecting something in return. So lock in, keep it P. Do not invest your energy if it's not in your business, in yourself, and in your peace, and in God, bro. You want to invest yourself into something that's going to give you 9 million X return? Give it to God. Everything that you do in this lifetime, give it to God. I promise you, before you turn around, your life will be completely different. Completely different. The moment I took my energy back from every man, I'm talking every man, including my father, my life changed completely. I'm giving you this game so you can save yourself the pain, so you can save yourself the heartache, so you can save yourself being broke. Lock in. Do not give yourself away to anybody or anything. Your energy right now is extremely valuable. You're fucking beautiful. You're fucking smart. You got this.